Hello, everyone, and welcome back to this week's episode of This Could Get Weird. We're back. I am Adam Stone.
I'm Adam Blocher.
And he's back, and we're doing this over a phone. We're working our way up, but yeah. In the meantime, this is gonna have to do because can't figure out how to do it through Skype, and doing it through Vent wasn't the greatest. So this might sound about the same, but at least we won't have the weird delay here and there. So, but nonetheless, how have you been, sir?
Been good. I've been lonely without your voice, Adam.
Oh, you too kind, sir. Yeah, not a lot's been actually going on my end. I mean, I got a desk. I'm doing everything on my
Hot
desk now.
diggity.
Yeah, I know. It's all fancy schmancy. And, other than that, work has still sucked. Steamed my carpets last weekend.
Speaking of sucky work, I just got boned on next week for down here.
What do you mean?
They're doing like a store-wide cut of hours.
Oh.
Next week, I'm scheduled to only work for 2.5 days.
Holy crap, so that's actually affecting you now. We used to hear about that at our store all the time, and now it's actually going to affect you?
Yeah, and you can't come in and override if you're not scheduled, because then you'll get like a write-up.
Holy crap. That's burnt up.
Yeah, it is.
Huh.
So I get 21 hours next week on my check.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's a good thing you're kind of living at home now, aren't you?
Yeah.
And had that happen, here, I mean, you'd be really screwed.
That'd be fucked up, yes.
You gotta love the insert corporate name here for doing that to their people. But, yeah, wow. You're actually feeling the cut.
Yeah, I am.
Wow.
Bullshit. And it's funny because the area I work in, there's only like a small handful of people there, and not everybody is working under 20 hours for the entire week next week. So there's going to be like nobody there.
Yeah, get a job at Target. That's messed up.
I've actually been putting out applications in some places.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, that's good. Get something out there. I mean, you're in the system as full-time, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you should still get the benefits at least.
Hope so.
Yeah, because if they start taking away your benefits, you don't get any insurance. Next thing you know, you're on Obamacare.
Woo.
Mm-hmm. Gotta love that Obamacare. But nonetheless, what else you been up to?
I was in a relationship for about 3.5 weeks.
Oh, yeah? How'd that turn out?
Over.
Do what? Oh, it's over?
Yeah.
It was what it was type of thing?
Yeah.
Well, you live and you learn.
It was a new life experience to put under my belt.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I noticed it on Facebook, and I wasn't going to say anything, but I was like, you know what? Go for it.
Yeah.
Do what you got to do, right?
Other than that, been working and doing some LARP stuff and game shop.
We last time we actually talked, we tried to do a podcast. It's probably going to wind up being a lost podcast, but we talked about your LARP experience. You just had one this weekend, right?
I did. I just came back from it.
How was that?
Oh my god, it was so much fun.
Oh yeah? What'd you do?
I changed characters. My first original character, the fighter guy, I made him just to kind of test out the waters with combat to see how that was.
Right.
Turns out I'm not good with the fighting, so I made a character that works with what I normally do in games, which is a healer.
Okay. You want heals?
Yeah. And I guess you could say the class that I chose is called Sawbones, and they are self-taught healers. and the only way I could describe it to you is the race that I'm playing. They're called natural ones. They're very tribal-like and stuff like that. So as a natural one, Sawbones, I'm role-playing as like a voodoo doctor.
Huh, that's why you got the skull mask.
Yeah.
Huh, that's pretty cool.
I almost died a couple of times because people thought I was an NPC enemy.
Really?
Yeah. Because most enemies, like the really bad ones that have really fucked up abilities, have some strange, like, weird masks on.
Right.
And the way my guy's story is, he kind of walks like a zombie just to blend in because he normally, like, lived outside of settlements with people. So he would have to blend in with the zombies for them not to attack. So while I was role-playing, I was actually walking around like a fucking shambler, you know, and all that, and people kind of swerved away from me if they weren't combat, or if they were, they kind of drew their weapons and got ready if I was going to attack them.
It's kind of survival play.
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of neat. So, I mean, did you get killed at all this time? Because last time you got killed within the first 3 hours.
Yeah, I survived the entire weekend this time.
Good on you. Good on you.
Found out, though, that I'm terrible with mobs.
Oh, yeah? You get flustered?
Yeah, we had a giant clusterfuck of mob. I think it's about a total of like 60 people, and I was at the back of the mob. And, you know, they're arguing and yelling at the front. And then all of a sudden you hear, kill them. And then our side of the mob turns to run, which makes me the front. And I'm not good at that. I'm not that good at running. So I start running, hit a rock, fall down, and I have just all these people just running straight around me. It was like the Mufasa with the antelope as they're trampling around him.
Holy crap.
Yeah. So I got a scar on my elbow now because of that.
Oh, you got battle scars. Look at you. All fancy and stuff.
Hell yeah.
That ain't so bad. How did you get to do a lot of healing? And
actually, the way my guy is, he's very selective of who he heals, so I just kind of walked around some battlefields staring at people that needed healing and just kind of walked on by.
Huh. What kind of healer are you?
A very cautious one.
No, you're just selective.
Well, that too, because the way my guy is, with the healing through his voodoo RP, that's not used at all through any of the normal means of healing. Most Sawbones heal with, like, combat med, bandages, random stuff, tourniquets, like herbal stuff like that. Whereas I use, like, I try to RP, like, voodoo magic into it, and normally whenever someone sees that, they kind of freak out and attack you.
You know what your word ought to be whenever you heal somebody? Yapple dapple.
Why is that?
I don't know. It's an old Hanna-Barbera. No. What was it? Filmation. I can't remember. I think it was Hanna-Barbera, but there was a genie that was kind of goofy. And that was his genie catchphrase. Yapple dapple.
Or I could start singing You Remind Me of a Babe from Labyrinth.
Oh, God, don't do that.
Just like start quietly mumbling, singing the song as I heal people.
Yeah, or just, start talking like old Ralph from the Honeymooners. Humana, 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 humana. Or you could be like Baron Samedi and I think it was Live and Let Die. You got to be a tall black dude with real white teeth, and painted like a voodoo witch doctor. You'd have a cool top hat.
I do like top hats.
And you would be laughing a lot, and you'd be hard to kill. But you'd have to, no wait, that was the other guy that used to pimp the 7-Up back in the day. That'd be cool, though. I mean, was it as cold as last time? Because I know last time it was cold as hell as when we had our cold front that ice came through here and snow and all that.
The coldest it got this time was about 40.
That ain't bad.
Nah, not too bad.
I know up here tomorrow it's
Still forgot my blanket, though.
Oh, yeah? Yeah.
Some fucking reason I forgot to bring my blanket.
I know tomorrow in the morning it's supposed to get down to by the time I release this, when we release this next week, so it'll be last week from when this podcast airs. It's supposed to get down to like below 20, and like the wind chill is supposed to be like negative 15.
Damn.
I know, right?
That Arctic chill.
Yeah, so people are kind of freaking out about that, even though, like, about, this time last week, we're going to the future, dude. We're living in the future in this podcast. But this time last week, there was a major, the Northeast got hammered with snow. They were like, talking about like around in Indiana and Michigan, they were like 3 to 4 inches an hour.
Yeah. Everything's getting hit except Florida.
Uh-huh. Florida's like, yeah, F y'all.
Like 30 degrees across the entire country. Florida, 80.
Though I did see a cool Vine video online. It was some dude, he jumped on the trampoline after the snow passed. And it had no snow on it, but it had a bunch of ice on it, I guess, because the second he jumped on it, it sounded like a glass shattering. And all this ice just come flying up all around him. I was like, oh, that's badass.
So I have something to confess to you, Adam.
Oh, no.
It's kind of happened again. I've fallen back into my hole.
Oh, no. You're back in your addiction. See, I'm not there to kick you in the ass to get you off of it.
I know. I have people around here encouraging me to do it.
Oh, no. You got pushers.
I do.
Oh, my God.
So I'm back into Magic the Gathering now.
Oh, Jesus. See, I'm not there to slap your hands away from the crap, but, yeah, you got all these pushers. Yeah, you should totally buy this set.
I've also found a new hobby that's going to cost me more money than that, too.
Oh, God.
You ever heard of wargaming?
Yeah, it's like Warhammer and all that.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Oh, God, the miniatures and crap?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
So I actually saw a group of people playing it at my game shop. And I'm like, oh, I have to play this game. I have to paint everything. I have to make terrain. I have to make an army. It's going to be so fun. And then I saw the prices. I'm like, this is going to cost me an ass ton.
You poor little bastard. Oh, no. Well, you got to remember, though, think of it this way, 21 hours a week, dude.
Yeah.
That's not going to pay for your habit.
No, not at all.
No. Remember how it was when you were living by yourself.
I'm going to have to start going into back alleys to help pay for my habit.
Oh, jeez. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Turn back now. Oh, dear God. Yeah, it's totally not worth it. I'm going to have to put your ass in rehab. There is a gamer rehab, too.
Nah.
Yes, there is. Look it up.
That's hilarious, actually.
Yeah, it's for people who got addicted to Call of Duty and, WoW.
It's got to be the most boring fucking place ever.
Not really.
You think there can't be any form of game, so there's no internet. There can't be any internet.
Okay.
Because there's games on the internet. And without the internet, what the fuck do you have?
Go outside, read a book.
I only go outside to attack zombies.
Well, maybe you can arrange, have games outside with other people. That's basically what you're doing now. Outside gaming.
Yeah, but still, I need internet.
It's just, you can get away with it for 2 whole days without thinking about it. 3.5 days, as a matter of fact. What's going to stop you?
That's because I'm running for my life. Technically.
Well, try talking to people that have the same problem. That's what rehab's for. You don't go there and have drugs on the side for you. They don't wean you off it. They detox you right there on the spot. I've listened to enough podcasts with Kevin Smith and Jason Mewes to know about it, how hard it was to get him off. It took him years to get off.
I don't know if I could do that.
Sure you could.
Sounds incredibly frustrating.
That'll be easy. Like I said, you catch up on some reading. You just can't read books about card gaming. It's like, yeah. Tutorials and current magazines and stuff. Like the second I get out of here, that blue diamond Pikachu +10 is going to be mine, bitches.
Fuck yeah.
Defeating the purpose here. Yeah. Imagine I'm sure, when people go into rehab, all they can think about is, getting a fix. But if they had like magazines for that, besides, High Times, where all they talk about is pot. Imagine they had magazines for like heroin and crack and the Crack of the Month Club and shit like that.
That almost sounds like a plumber's magazine.
See, you would take it that way. Or Rock of the Month.
Having a dirty mind.
Rock of the Month. Yeah, that's what it'd be called. And the poster child would be that old Chappelle Show character.
Yeah.
I smoke rocks. Yeah. No, not much been going on up here. I mean, let's see, I'm way behind on Walking Dead, so I can't really talk about that.
I've completely stopped watching it.
Yeah, I heard a few spoilers the other day, and then I was just like, you know what, I don't really care at the moment.
Only actual TV show I'd say I'm gonna try my best to keep up with is Game of Thrones when it starts up again.
Yeah, you got some time for that.
I just don't have HBO, so I have to find a new way to watch it.
Yeah. Let's see, I'm kind of caught up with Doctor Who. They only have everything up to season 6. They just don't have season 7, the last season of Matt Smith. So I'm a little behind on that. But, as far as Netflix is concerned, I'm caught up.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking about watching that show, Sherlock, because it's the same producer. And, it's weird, though, because, they only have 3 episodes for a season, but each episode's like an hour and a half long. So, you get a lot of content. But, it's the same producer, so it kind of has the same type of quirkiness and cleverness as an episode of Doctor Who would.
I wouldn't know about that. I don't really watch Doctor Who.
I thought you watched Doctor Who. I thought you watched at least the first season or 2.
Yeah, that's really about it.
God, you don't know what you're missing, dude.
Fact.
Jeez. There's some good shit.
By not watching it, I can stay away from any of those useless arguments about who's the better doctor.
I don't care. I like them all. I mean, I grew up with Tom Baker. When I was a kid, my mom used to watch, the old reruns. But, I got into Chris Eccleston when they rebooted. It wasn't really a reboot. It was just a continuation back in 2006. And then I saw a little bit of Tenet, and then I kind of fell off until recently. And I just started catching up because recently, he's caught fire.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Doctor Who is everywhere, man.
Oh, yeah?
Have you not noticed all over the web?
Not really.
Doctor Who memes left and right. It's the internet.
I haven't seen any Doctor Who memes.
Oh yeah, they're all over the place. Jeff's texting me. No, that's what I'm saying.
Hmm?
Oh, not for you, Jeff.
Hmm.
He said Elijah should call in. I doubt Elijah would be interested in this sort of thing right now. I mean, that's if he's even awake. He's probably gaming or he's asleep.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd have to talk with him ahead of time, see if he'd want to do it. That way we can mess with you on the damn phone.
Yeah, I've had no one to fucking, fuck with me or put me down at all this entire time, so I'm literally back at the top of the fucking totem pole right now.
Oh, God, we can't have that.
Call Elijah through this.
This is an emergency.
We got to cut you back down, dude.
Yeah, I mean, because I shit you not, I'm like one of the top people working in my area. I'm the strongest person in my area.
Jesus.
One of the smarter people around in this in the group of people that I talk with now, with the game shop.
Yeah, we can't have that.
I'm back on the fucking top, baby.
I don't know. I mean, for like call-ins in the future and stuff, yeah, because I don't think everybody would use Skype, so that would be kind of. No, I'm thinking like, yeah, like if we had people call in, I could figure out a way for us to do it through Skype, so we're both in stereo and we can record their end. I'd have to get a new phone though I don't know, yeah. Brainstorming during a podcast, that makes great radio.
So I found out one of the downsides to working daytime now.
Oh,
yeah? Is that there's so many fucking, like, higher-up managers that watch your every move.
Oh, yeah, you are pretty much swarmed, but yeah. Were you there when Kenny was there?
Crackhead?
Huh?
Crackhead Kenny?
No, not that Kenny. He was Name.
Oh, no.
Oh, well, never mind then.
Is it bad that I don't remember him as Crackhead Kenny?
Yeah, he was a crackhead. No, this guy was an AM. He was a pretty young guy. I'll say his name now because he's not with the company anymore. He was AM overnights. And he just quit the other night, like right in the middle of the shift. Yeah, I guess he got another job in Tulsa or something, I overheard, and just left. I was like, all right. Good job.
That's funny.
Yeah, totally, but it scares me, though, because we got to wait for some other jackass to break him in. And, of course, she, which will not be named, I guess she came back. Yeah, she's been gone sick because of the flu thing for the past couple of weeks, so we've been without her for a couple of weeks, and it's been golden. Yeah, she got real sick. Plus, she's applied for an upper management position. So,
you know what would be funny?
Now
that there's a manager spot open, there's a couple of weeks later, they're like, we got a new manager, and I come walking into the break room. Like, what's up, guys?
I'd flip a table and walk out. I'll be damned if I'm calling you sir. Forget that.
That would be hilarious.
No, that wouldn't be. Be terrible.
At least I'd get shit done.
Maybe.
Well, actually, I don't know. Now that I've actually gotten to a point where I'm able to work slow enough now to draw out my entire shift.
Yeah.
It's only taken me like 3 months to do it. But I don't know if I could speed back up to my old pace now.
Now you lost a lot of money going down there, though, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
See, that doesn't make any sense. You'd think it would go up because cost of living down there is a lot higher than up here.
Yeah. Weird.
Oh, it is. Because, yeah, you would figure you would at least make a little bit more, at least, but no. Now, I've heard I don't know, there's a lot of management changes coming, and I don't know, it's the way the company do it. They're under their damn restructuring bullshit again.
Yeah.
You know how they are.
Yeah.
You know, they make change right in the middle of when, you're finally getting stuff good. Because, like, right now, as far as, like, the team we're on, we actually have a decent amount of people. We've been getting done, on time. And sometimes early.
Wow.
And, they're going to come in and break it again, of course.
Of course.
Because the other night, our favorite metrosexual shift manager, since he's been there by himself, he's been super gung-ho. I swear to God, that guy it's like he does a whole bag of Pop Rocks, tosses it down with a Monster, and then, sips on coffee the rest of the night. He's that hyper.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, like, lately we've been getting trucks that are, we'll have like a no truck night on Monday nights. Like GM won't get a truck, and grocery still gets a truck, and of course dairy and frozen. But everybody else, like on GM doesn't, so it's a lighter night. And I think we got 2 nights like that now. We'll get 2 heavy nights and then 2 light nights. And he treated this night like, because he was wanting people zoning by midnight.
Yeah.
And it was like, really, dude? And I don't know. Freaking weirdo, man.
Oh, so I've been starting to drink energy drinks again whenever I get to work now.
Oh, yeah? How's that working for you?
It's waking me up. It's much better than coffee.
Right.
I'll be drinking a NOS now. I still won't touch a Monster, but I can work with a NOS.
See, like, they don't really do anything for me. I feel a little bit jittery after, but
that's really the only thing I really need it for. I just need it for the extra oomph to wake up, because I'm still not a morning person. And even though I go to work at I don't start work till 11, it's still very morning for me, because I wake up like an hour or so before. So I'm still trying to become one with the world.
Coffee, man. Coffee's your friend.
True, but to get the coffee equal amount to 1 NOS, I have to drink 8 cups of coffee.
Jesus, man. You got a high tolerance level.
Yeah.
That ain't good.
Oh, it's from all the caffeine and energy drinks I used to have when I was a bit younger.
Yeah. That's right. Your dad would just say, here's a big here's a big pixie stick.
Yeah?
Go your dad would hand you, have a big pixie stick. Get out of my head.
Yeah, have a tube of ADHD.
Oh, okay. Next thing you know, he's got a big giant hole in his backyard. That's his own fault.
I could do that. That's what I would do at rehab.
Dig holes. Dig holes, be a ditch digger. That'd be amazing.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, that'd be the ticket.
Oh, you need a hole dug? Take my internet away. I'll dig you any hole you need.
Right. Have a hole for miles. Or no, knowing you, it'd be one big damn hole.
Yeah. I just kind of get it to the depth I want and just expand outward.
Uh-huh.
Have a pit. And then I would climb back up and start screaming, "This is Sparta," and kicking people into my hole.
Yeah, this big ass chasm. Let's see, Biquette, the grindcore goat, dies doing what she loved, jamming out to metal. This is a video online of a goat that likes to rock out. It's a punk rock goat, and it died at 10 years old. Big bucket of wind. Godspeed to you.
Oh no, a goat died. Oh no.
Hey, it was a punk rock goat.
It's still a goat.
Goat was
hardcore. You can make any goat a punk rock goat. Just have a goat and play punk rock around it.
Yeah, but this one actually jammed around. It actually got real music.
I don't know.
Makes me sad. The punk rock goat is dead, folks. You heard it here first. Rest in peace. His name was Biquette. You will be missed, Biquette.
I saw this little strip of some guy trying to do an interview to Bieber, and the interviewer was just sitting there quiet.
Uh-huh.
And then Bieber's like, "Are you gonna ask me anything?" And the interviewer puts his hand on his head. He's like, "I don't know. I've never interviewed a 7-year-old before." He's like, "What was the last toy you got in a Happy Meal?"
Good on him.
I started cracking up.
Good. Fuck that guy. I know he's in trouble right now.
Yeah, somehow cops found a way to raid his house, and they found all them drugs and all that shit in there.
Well, I mean, technically they weren't his. There were some other guys. But it was funny because, like,
but possession is 9/10 of the law.
Yes, it was on his property, but he's going to get off on that. It was just the guy, I don't remember the rapper's name, but it was funny because he went on Twitter afterwards and, basically trying to play the black card on the cops. And then somebody pointed out, yeah, tell that to the 6 other black guys that were there too.
Yeah.
Jackass. I don't know. I hope, well, we could hope, but, lately the way, Hollywood's been getting away with murder, bitches like Lindsay Lohan and all them, he's probably going to get off on this.
Of course he is.
But I hope...
you can do whatever you want if you have money.
It's true. But I hope I would like to have him deported back to Canada. That would be so funny. I mean, all the shit he's done over, like, the year. I mean, did you hear all that shit he did last year?
Just being a dick.
Yeah, spray painting shit. Fucking, banging hookers all over Brazil and denying it, even though they show pictures of him in the morning after.
I feel sorry for those Brazilian hookers.
I know, right? And I know it was a Brazilian porn star. But she was a hooker on the side, I guess. I know.
Good enough on the film, huh?
I know. I got swag, yo. And in the meantime, See, I keep up with all this stuff through, Hollywood Babylon. They talk about this stuff every week. I love that show. That's how I get my Hollywood fix. That's all I need. I don't even need to pick up no damn magazine. Because it's nothing like hearing a drunk and a stoner just talk shit about everybody in Hollywood. But, yeah.
I find it kind of funny that even though I've been working at this new store for about a couple months now, I have yet to actually take a break or lunch in the break room.
Really?
I just don't want to see anybody. Yeah. I go and sit inside the subway, like the back corner stall.
You lucky asshole. Got a subway. So you haven't made any friends down there at work?
No, just really the only friend I've actually made is my department manager. He's cool. So yeah, I mean, like, no friends at work. Besides that,
don't have anything in common with anybody, huh?
I haven't tried talking to anybody because since I don't go to the break room, I don't see any of the other workers. And
Yeah.
while I'm at Subway on my break and lunch, I'm on my phone, like going through Facebook or my emails. So I make zero contact with nobody.
Anti-social motherfucker.
Not my fault.
I know.
It's not my fault. People are stupid.
That's a fact, Jack. People are fucking ignorant.
So I'll stay in my world of the internet and be happy.
I get that way during, like, lunch when I do have to go to lunch late, though.
Yeah.
3, you go on at lunch at 3, and you just kind of just sit in there. I look at my phone or listen to podcasts. There was there was almost a fight over microwaves a couple of weeks ago.
Nice.
Yeah, because we only had one left.
Oh.
And, to be fair, this one guy, he was waiting for, like, since the beginning of lunch, and it was about 2:40. And, this one girl, I can't remember what her name was. But,
one of the new people?
No, she ain't, like, that new. She's been there a while, long enough to, she actually works, one of those.
Gotcha.
And it was fucked up because Gerald from the maintenance,
yeah,
he just waltzed right in and, like, right after somebody had just taken theirs out was trying to put his in, and she went off on him. And they were having, like, this huge back and forth. And, like, Shannon, he was trying to wait for his food. and finally got his done. It was just like, it was crazy. And eventually, somebody showed up with another microwave. Just pulled it off the damn sales floor.
What else are you going to do?
I know. I mean, it's starting, it's causing problems, damn it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be a bunch of cheap asses.
Oh, it's funny. There was this associate today when I was taking cardboard back to get crushed. I was talking to her about how next week people's hours are getting cut and how I only had to work the 2.5 days. And she was saying, like, well, it's probably because you're new. I've been working here much longer than you. And I just stopped there and I just turned. I'm like, how long have you been working here? She's like, I've been working here for 10 months. I'm like, all proud and all that shit. And I'm like, 6 years. She's like, you win. I'm like, damn right I win.
Damn right I win. I put in my time. The things I've seen.
I've only had 1 day left to retirement.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh, that's a funny. I'm just looking at the weird news section in Huffington Post. The pictures. This is what happens when you clean up toilet paper with fire.
Huh.
Yeah, it's a smoldering husk. It's amazing. Hopefully when we get this down, we'll actually have a format.
Yeah.
I'm going to start getting into things that we can, actually talk about, have actual content, rather than just two dudes rambling on. 15 things we learned from Bill Murray's
We've gotten this far with just rambling.
Yeah, I know, but, people can tune that out eventually and be like, what the hell are they talking about?
Yeah, that's true.
And we're at the 43-minute mark. 44 minutes of just rambling. Bill Murray had an AMA recently on Reddit. Ask me anything. You ever do those?
No. I don't. I'll see them, and I'm like, really don't care.
You don't care about what?
The AMAs. I'll see people posting them like, hey, I'm doing an AMA for like the next hour. I'm like, yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, but with somebody fascinating like Bill Murray.
That's the thing, though. If I ever did go to one of those, it would be, I would have all these questions to ask, but I would join in the room, and then my mind would just blank.
Well, you mean like a live Q&A?
Yeah.
No, those, I would love to do one of those. I'm talking about an AMAs on Reddit.
Oh, okay.
On the internet.
I'd have to look through.
I've yet to go to Reddit, and I would like to keep it that way.
I went there one time, and I was really confused. No, seriously, it's a page, just pages and pages of text, and you got to look. Because, to be fair, it was probably Kevin Smith's Reddit, and that motherfucker likes to talk.
And so is it like a fancy version of 4chan?
Kind of.
I haven't been to that website in forever.
I don't want to go there. I'm scared to go there. My computer even thinks about going there. It's got viruses. Because, that place is... that is literally the asshole of the internet. Both figuratively and literally.
Yeah.
Because anything can go through there. Because, I've seen things on there that cannot be unseen. Like the infamous glass ass. You ever seen that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Not only have I seen it, I've shown it to others.
Horrid.
Because I'm one of those kind of assholes. It's like, I found something gross. Hey, guy, you should see this.
Yeah. Especially those that are
like
when
I showed you, like when I showed you the squid video.
Yeah. That wasn't gross. That was just like, what the hell is going on? Why?
You feel sorry for him halfway through. You're like, I'm sorry, man.
That poor squid is just, that poor bastard. You just feel so sorry for him. He's just so helpless at the end. He's just kind of wiggling around like, what have I done? Why would you do this to me? I would rather be calamari.
Poor squid.
Yeah. Let's dedicate this podcast to the squid from that video. That poor bastard. And
never forget.
Yeah, never forget. Yeah, I'll know exactly where I was. I was at work watching on a phone.
Yay.
What has been seen cannot be unseen.
Remember when I was showing you those ASDF movies?
Yeah.
There's a new one out.
Really?
Yeah. And
what number is it?
Awesome, number 7. And it's got an awesome muffin.
An awesome muffin?
Yes. Muffin is fantastic.
I'll have to take a look into that.
Yeah, oh, and there's and he created a music video for Do the Flop Guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, for our listeners, if you've never seen or heard of, was it ASDEF?
ASDF.
Oh, is it just ASDF? Oh, okay.
Yeah, like if you're looking at your keyboard, you go from A to F.
Exactly. Yeah, just type that into YouTube and trip down the rabbit hole that B just cackles madly at every time. See, he's just thinking about it and he's just giggling.
I want to go to the moon when I grow up. Why wait?
Why wait? It is hilarious. Yeah. Gotta love the internet.
Yeah.
Well, we're about at the 50-minute mark, according to this. So you want to wrap up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wrap this shit up like a Christmas present.
What?
Wrap this shit up like a Christmas present.
Uh-huh. Put it in a box. Yeah, there was like zero laughter on that one. All right, yeah. Yeah, I mean, we're back, folks. We're trying to get this 100%, trying to get it put together. And eventually we'll get it. We'll get it down. I mean, I'm on the cusp of getting this shit perfected.
We work this hard for you, people.
What's this
shit? And when I say we work this hard, I mean he works this hard while I sit here being lazy and take all the credit.
Exactly. I'm the one
teamwork.
I'm the one cutting the damn podcast and adding in all the little music and making it sound like $1 million. Hopefully I can make it sound like $1 million out of this one, because right now I'm simul recording. My friend Jeff, who's running the phone system, he's recording the conversation over the phone, and I'm recording over the microphone. And I got a new fancy little recorder that actually might cut out a lot of middleman stuff, so I don't know. We'll see how that works. And yeah, so the future, it's looking bright.
It kind of reminds me of when we did our own little ghost hunt thing, and we were going through the recorders. I felt so bad afterward because we're listening to mark down our notes on it, and I'm sitting there in the chair listening. 5 minutes into it, I pass out. And when I wake up, I felt so bad. I'm like, oh my god, I'm such a dick.
Yeah. Well, trust me. I mean, it's no different. You gotta have a certain discipline for going through that stuff. I mean, even to this day, going through video, audio, pictures is easy because you can fly through that shit real fast. Audio and video, especially video, because it's like you're looking for every little detail, and you can fall asleep so easily.
Yeah.
I mean,
I can't do audio at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a whole other podcast.
Yeah.
Going over the paranormal stuff. Which, speaking of which, man, I can't really divulge, but I got some cool stuff coming up this year with my group, Midnight Paranormal.
That's cool.
Oh, yeah. We're going to one of my bucket lists this year.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. And I am so freaking excited for that.
Just so we can get the days off.
Oh, I will. I'll yeah, no comment. We'll talk about that off air.
Okay.
Yeah. Because, no, I'll mention like Elijah. he lucked out because his anniversary is coming up at the end of February, and he got a week off work and another week off next month. And it was funny because Big J, we'll call him, he said, "Oh, it must be nice because he checked it like a couple of weeks ago. Elijah did, and they denied one of them, and he was pissed. So he's like, you know what? I'm not going to put in any work tonight." And he pretty much told that to the support manager, G.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Wait, what? You're not going to put in time?" He's like, "No, because I don't feel like it." He was like, "Well, why?" And then Big J came around the corner and he overheard it. And he's like, "What's going on?" He's like, "Yeah, I don't really feel like putting in much work tonight because, because you keep denying my damn vacations and stuff." And he, talked to him, and he's like, "Yeah, I'll approve him," and stuff like that. But then he made a smart ass comment saying, "Well, it must be nice to, have that much time off in a row." I was like, "No, it didn't work." He told him, he's like, "No, it's because you kept denying my damn, vacations last year. I had 2, and you denied them both."
Yeah.
So, and he's just like, oh, okay. And it was funny that, yeah, pretty much like, "Bitch, don't tell me." He's like, "You either do it this way or you pay me out. What's it going to be?"
The funny thing with Elijah is you don't want to piss him off. He's like, "You know what? Fine, I just won't work."
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
Yeah. You basically, everybody shuts down on you. That's one of the originals that you don't want. Between him, Randy, and Bill.
Yeah.
If they got a problem, if they're not going to work for you, you fucked up severely.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
God, how bad would that side be if those 3 just stopped?
Oh, it'd be chaos. It'd be anarchy. I'd be sticking my head out, cackling like a madman. Oh, here's a quick story. I thoroughly creeped Will out.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I got him good, too. It was a week or 2 ago after CES. And, he's been bothering me about wrestling.
Okay.
Like,
doing the whole Wolfpack thing?
No, he's not even doing that anymore. He's just a flavor of the month type guy. I guess he just trolls around and just watches and sees what happened in the past while, guys like me and Elijah lived it back then. And he's trying to tell me I don't know anything about this and this. And I showed him up one week by showing up with my old school ECW shirt. Because he started getting into ECW, and I pulled up my work shirt, and I was like, "What the hell do you know about ECW?" And this is an original shirt from like 98.
Knowledge on him.
Yeah. Oh, I've been dropping knowledge on him. But WWE announced they've got their own network coming out next month.
All right.
And it was the weekend after they announced it. I was over there at Chemicals. We haven't talked all night. It was weird. But I was bending Chemicals, and he kind of stops and looks at me. And I look at him. I look him right in the eye. And I just kind of call out, "You'll get it." He goes, "Get what? What are you talking about?" I said, "You'll get it. You know you're going to get it. You'll be first in line." He's like, "All right, if you're so smart, what are you thinking I was going to ask?" I was like, "You're going to get the WWE network." And he just starts cracking up. And he's like, You're creepy." And he just walked away. So, yeah, but...
it's bad that we can read them so well.
I know, that's why I told him, it's not that I can read your mind, dude, it's just you're so damn predictable. I already know what you're going to say before you say it. But he asked me if I was going to get it, and I was like, hell no. I don't waste my money with that crap.
True.
I mean, my wrestling days are done. I'll look at stuff on the internet every so often, but that's it. I didn't even buy the last game. That's how out of it I am. Yeah. I'm done. And every week, they got Brandon and them always asking me to, you should get back in the ring. No, I shouldn't. I'm 31 years old. I would die. Hell, last year I went with them to practice one day just to get, a match. A friend of mine.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and I was sucking gas within the first 2 minutes. We were supposed to go like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
It only lasted less than 9.
Nice.
You can hear me on the tape gasping for air. I was dead, dude. I couldn't do anymore. So, no, there's no way in hell.
I'd like to see you in the whole LARP thing with me, see how much you could do the whole running and all that.
No, I mean, if I'm motivated and I'm playing along, I mean, I'd have to get into some shape. But, yeah, not my cup of tea.
See how fast you could run through a thick forest with cactus on the ground.
Oh, hell no.
That is fucking crazy.
Now, I just bought some boots recently, like last weekend, as a matter of fact, and for work, and I got some steel toes now.
Yeah, that's what I wear whenever I do to go to the LARP. I have some steel toe boots I wear.
Uh-huh.
Got to run. Yeah, I was being chased by a raider, and he almost got me, but I actually outran somebody.
You're like a dwarf. You're not known for.
He's like, I'm gonna kill you, and I'm like, nope. Just run straight into the forest, dodging random branches and cactuses and rocks.
Yeah, that's too funny. Your fight or flight mode kicks in, and all of a sudden you're literally like running through the woods, breaking down branches. Feet don't feel me now.
That guy comes up to get me. I just run. By the time I realize I'm safe, I stop. I'm like in another fucking county. It's like, oh, shit.
Then you get back to camp and they say, well, you're the first one to get this achievement, Trailblazer.
Hot damn achievement.
You ran a damn trail right through the woods. We better wrap this up. Yeah, we'll probably have this out by next week. So, next Thursday, see, let me pull up my fancy schmancy map here. Yeah, by the 30th.
Yeah.
So, you give me time to edit and play around with this stuff. And we'll probably do it that way from now on, like we used to. Record a week ahead, yeah. I don't know, what's better nights for you to record, Tuesday or Wednesday?
Either or. Doesn't
Tuesday,
really matter.
Tuesday might be better for me because I'm usually home that night. I don't have anything going on Tuesdays.
All right.
So, yeah, that might be best.
I'll actually be able to do it anytime next week because I'll be working Sunday, Monday, and Thursday.
That sucks.
The funny thing is, the only thing I'm really pissed about is that the days I'm working are split.
Yeah. Yeah, I only have like 24 hours left to my vacation to use up before May. Yeah, I guess I've used that much with ghost hunting and stuff. And
yeah.
The last 2 days I've used.
It turns out it's really hard for me to hold on to my personal hours now.
Oh, yeah?
Well, it's because I use a day's worth every month now for the LARPing. So I have Friday, Saturdays off.
Yeah.
So I have to use it for Sunday. So I have the 3-day weekend.
Oh, yeah, that works.
But it is cool because I get a 3-day weekend once a month now.
Right.
Of course, I feel like shit when I come back to work. Sore, bruised, and tired.
Builds character. Suck it up.
It does. It's funny because when I came back to work on Monday, I was just, oh God, I was just so slow. I was sore all over. I just walked like a fucking zombie.
It hurts so good.
It does.
See. Well, nonetheless, I guess we'll wrap it up for this week.
Yeah.
And next week we'll come out at you with some fun stories. So yeah. Well, I guess till next time. We're back, folks.
Diggity.
after our little hiatus, we're back on track. And hopefully we can do this more regularly. And this year I'm definitely going to try to pimp the hell out of the podcast so we can get it out there. Because my goal is to get this on the actual iTunes. YouTube is fine, but I actually want to get this on iTunes at some point because that's where everybody goes for their podcasts. That's how you get recognition.
Yeah.
And I'll figure that out one thing at a time. All right, well, yeah, that'll wrap it up for this week. Thanks, everybody, for listening. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that good jive. Anything to leave us off on, Adam?
Fuck zombies.
Fuck zombies. Yes, that works. All right, until next time, folks. I'm Adam Stone.
I'm Adam Blocher.
Stay weird, everyone.